We think it's the right thing to do to help our kids learn better.
The governor talks to ENN Now, plus it's a week until elections. Thanks for joining us. I'm JJ Stin, and this is ENN Now.
And I'm Jocelyn McKee. We all know the president is on the ballot, but there are two other big votes. To break down the decisions, here's ENN's Banning Lutzenberger.
Election week is coming quickly. Here are a couple state questions that will be on the ballot. Question 833 will add new section to the state constitution and will allow the creation of public infrastructure districts within cities. These districts would create tax-funded public infrastructure projects. Question 834 will aim to clarify that only U.S. citizens can vote in Oklahoma. The amendment would change the state constitution. Non-citizen voting is currently illegal in Oklahoma and is classified as a felony.
Oklahoma ACT scores are among the lowest in the nation according to the latest test results. Corbin Carpenter joins us in Tulsa to break down the numbers.
Oklahoma ranks second to last nationally in average ACT scores, posting 17.6 for 2024 graduates, but according to Tulsa's News on 6, this low average may be partially caused by the state's mandatory testing for all high school juniors, a policy followed by only 8 other states. In contrast, Washington, D.C. just has 17% of students testing and leads with a score of 26.7. When Oklahoma is compared to the other 8 states testing in 100% of their students, its scores are about the same. Reporting in Tulsa, I'm Corbin Carpenter.
Oklahoma Governor Kevin Stitt has been pushing for Oklahoma schools to become cell phone free in a way that works best for them. Stitt says that phones are an added distraction in the classroom and are contributing to the bullying in schools. Stitt is pushing for this in an effort to improve Oklahoma students' education. He's been asking for input from everyone involved, including superintendents, school staff, teachers, parents, and even students. Here's what Stitt told ENN about his cell phone free schools challenge.
So that's the whole purpose, is to help our kids have better opportunities to learn what the teachers are teaching them and have this great teaching environment in our schools and not be distracted.
We'll have more of the governor's interview and break down this issue in the next edition of the Comet News magazine.
There's a new old sports team in town. For details about the rebranding happening to the LA Dodgers AAA affiliate, here's Alyssa Carter.
The OKC Dodgers are changing their names to the OKC Comets to honor Mickey Mantle. Mantle was born in Spavinaw and later moved to Commerce. During his baseball career with the New York Yankees, he was known as the Commerce Comet. The general manager of the OKC Comets, Michael Byrnes, says the name change reflects Oklahoma's rich baseball history. Team merchandise is in the process of being changed as all the signage, uniforms, and graphics will be completed by April 2025.
The Thunder's NBA season is underway.
It's also not looking good for any of Oklahoma's college football teams. But first, 3 games in the NBA season and the Thunder are undefeated with hopes of repeating as the Western Conference #1 seed. Although the Thunder's offense has not been consistent, the team's defense has been one of the best in the NBA. Starting center Chet Holmgren leads the league in blocks and rebounds per game, along with leading the league in stocks, steals, and blocks with 16. SGA sits second on the list with 15. The team also ranks first or in the top 3 in many defensive categories, including a 90.8 defensive rating. Now they look ahead to facing Victor Wembanyama and the Spurs, along with Portland and the newly rebranded LA Clippers. With all of Oklahoma's major college football teams on 3-game losing streaks, the Cowboys and Sooners hope to bounce back at home. OU will host Maine and are heavily favored in their second game since firing their offensive coordinator, while the Pokes will host Arizona State for their homecoming game, and unlike the Sooners, they are not favored.
It's Halloween week. Cohen Conrad joins us with all the spooky and not so spooky things you can do this week in our community calendar.
We have something fun for everyone's interest this week. The Tulsa Ballet presents Dracula at the Tulsa Performing Arts Center with performances Thursday through Sunday. Down at the BOK Center, the Tulsa Orioles play against the Iowa Heartlanders with 2 games this weekend. The Oklahoma City Thunder have home games Wednesday and next Monday at the Paycom Center. It may be Halloween, but the Grinch is in town with How the Grinch Stole Christmas musical. It's November 6th through 10th at the Oklahoma City Civic Center. Don't forget your costume for trick-or-treating on the 31st. This and more for the spooky Halloween week. And that's everything on the calendar, so you can have an epic week.
That's all the time we have today. Thanks for joining us.
Be sure to keep checking our website and social media pages for more news from our team of student journalists.